Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm back on the 2001 Cherokee build, the daily runner. So first things I got to do after we installed the wheels and tires, like I said, these are temporary for the time being, but they look really good on here. So but the first thing I got to do is I've got to pull off these rock sliders. So what these are the Smittybilt rock sliders. I don't know the name of them, I can't remember their term. I'm pretty sure they're called rock sliders, but anyways, what these are a rock slider that Smittybilt came out for the Cherokee. These things are pretty expensive. I did not purchase these were on the Jeep when I got them. I'm going to basically show you how these come off. Basically you can reimagine it going back on, so I'm going to see if they did it the right way, see if they missed any bolts or anything. But I haven't seen any reviews on these or any videos or really anybody buying them. I've never seen them on a Cherokee before. It's really scarce on the internet and on Instagram, and so I'm gonna show y'all and bring it to y'all and see what y'all think, and y'all make y'all's own opinions on these. I'm not sure if I'm 100% sold on this setup. A couple companies tried this design back in the day, and basically this is only here for just picture taking. This is not my favorite jack. I don't even really recommend these off-road. I mean, they have their place, but use a bottle jack. Jeep came with a bottle jack. Stack a couple rocks. All you need to do is take off a tire. I get it, this has its advantages in other places, but this is a whole nother video in itself. So let me get this out of the way, and then we'll get started with pulling these off. Because the reason I have to pull these off, because one, I don't like the color. I'm gonna get them repowder coated, and then we're gonna see how well they're made, along with I can't access these torque bits, so I can get this one, but that one's kind of close in there, so I got to be able to pull these off, and I don't want to fight the fender. See, that's really close in there, and that's farther in than the door is. Wow, okay, so yeah, I gotta get these off and mount the fenders, then I'm gonna reinstall the sliders after the fenders are put on. So let's get to getting these off and see what I need. So it looks like I got some Allens along here. I'm just feeling around, so I can't really see them because of the color difference. Feeling on the bottom, y'all could probably see and I can't, but I think there's supposed to be bolts on the bottom, and I don't think there is any. So let's take these top ones off and see what happens. Well, that's what I thought. There wasn't any bolts in the bottom. Wow, these things are quite heavy. Let's check out the damage. Wow. I don't know what happened, but holy crap. So I guess there's our Nutserts. Yep, that one I think fell in. Yeah, you can hear it. That's rolling around in there. Woo-wee. Let's see, other ones. Oh yeah. I don't even know how those are even in there. Wow, this might have been a mistake. Yep, that one's like barely in there. Oh man. Oh, these down here. That one's in there. I don't know how they got these to, I don't know if that one's gone. This is gonna be fun. Looks like I'm gonna have to get some new Nutserts and maybe clean those holes up so I can get it mounted back correctly, and because I'm not gonna worry about this. This is just too much. This is the whole rocker. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I can't see it, but I can sure as enough feel it. I know y'all can see it. Y'all are probably going, what the crap? Yeah, you can look at the door too. Yeah, someone hit this Jeep. Or they took it rock crawling, one or the other. That's a pretty big hit, because you can see it's folded that sucker in. And nothing really is past. I mean, the floor is all good. I think someone may have hit it. Oh well. Let's get the other side off. A lot better. You can see where it's kind of been pulled out by that Nutsert. Looks like this side never got any damage. But yeah, none of the lower rocker had holes drilled into it. So let's take a look at these and see how they look. Alright, so here they are in all their glory. Smittybilt rock sliders. These suckers, yeah, it looks like two pieces of steel pressed together to make that thickness. It's pretty thick. I got some, I don't know what these holes are for right here. You can see them all the way across, probably just the way they're made, but yeah, I can see the holes in the bottom. Yeah, see, like these right here. There was no bolts. I don't know what this piece is either. I don't know why there's a cutout on either end. I'm not sure what makes them right versus left, but I don't know if you can see this, but I can feel it, which means you could probably see it, because look at that. This is all supposed to be smooth, and that's just a huge little lip right there where they stacked it or pressed them together and welded them up. Yeah, I can feel it right there. That just looks, that's just poor design right there to me, if you ask me. It's kind of ugly, but that'd be like a pain in the ass to sand down. I mean, I don't know. Ugh. Just something you got to deal with, I guess, if you get them. Let's go look at the other one. Yeah, I can feel it on this side too. It's not as bad, but it's more like on top it was worse than the other one. You can probably see it a lot better. Yeah, look at that. I don't know. And you can see it right there. It just looks ugly to me. I don't know if I was putting something that costs as much as this thing does. Because the last thing I need to check, I'll post the price of what they are at the moment, but I think they're like $700. Yeah, if you're gonna pay that much money, I would think they'd be a little bit better quality. I'm just glad I didn't buy them, because I wouldn't have bought them. Yeah, and they're a decent weight. So basically all these are doing is just covering up the rocker, adding armor basically to the rockers and not giving any more support. So like if they were hit this way, they're still gonna get pulled this way. I get it being bolted on there, but I mean, look at the rocker, it's pushed in a lot. So imagine if the rock slider was on there and got used, I couldn't see or feel any big gouges in that thing. So I'm pretty sure it was done with it off, but I can only imagine it being shoved up in there, it'd be about the same state. So a lot of the rock slider companies bolt to the unibody down here, so they tie off the unibody and then pinch onto the seam. So when you're resting on it, it's on the frame as well. That way you can't shove up because of the bolts onto the unibody. So I highly recommend either adding the 2x6 or going with the rock slider that goes underneath the rocker to protect it from there on out. I just wouldn't recommend these. I'm just not a fan unless you're covering up something that you've already destroyed. But the price point of covering up versus installing the 2x6, it all depends on your fabrication abilities. So if you can weld and fabricate and cut and grind, more power to you, and get it done, which is the route that I would have taken. Even though I can't see, I still would have tackled it. So I still have to do that on that. So if you do want to see 2x6 rock sliders installed, basically a little mini boat side is what I'm doing on my 1-ton Cherokee, stay tuned for that. So I am going to be doing that on another video whenever I get the Jeep back. So, but I digress. So here's the hardware, I guess, for the sides. I don't know where the hardware is for the lowers, so I'll see if I can't find a install. I know Smittybilt has all the install instructions on there, and they usually have a layout of what the hardware is, but looks pretty stout hardware here. But I don't know about the lowers, so I'm gonna definitely get the lowers, because I'm gonna have to put these back on, because I don't want to deal with that. That's a nasty mess right there. Nasty mess. Part of me wants to cut it out and put a 2x6 box piece of steel, which maybe down the road I may do it, or these might get slapped on and never touch it again. So you never know. I don't think this Jeep's gonna get wheeled in the rocks very much, just because of the direction we're going with this thing. But yeah, I don't know. What's y'all's opinion? Post in the comments. Would you buy these? Do you like the way they look? I'm just gonna run them because I got them. I personally would have not bought them. That's just me. I'm not. The price they are and the quality from what I see on them is just, I don't know, just not what, it's not my standards. I'll just say that. So hope this helped y'all a little bit. I've got to get these off to powder coating, and maybe they can smooth out that lip so it's not as pronounced. So my guy does really good work. So I mean, you've seen the LJ. Every single thing on the LJ has been done by my buddy. So well, thanks again for tuning in. I know we said we were going to do the fenders on this video, but needed to get this knocked out first. So be sure to tune in for the next one. So I will be actually putting the fenders on in that video. All right, so make sure you watch the next video while I get these fenders installed. I'm super excited. I've been wanting these for a long time, and it's gonna look so cool. It's gonna look so cool. I still need to order the rears, so that's gonna be hopefully soon. I need to sell a couple things to get them shipped here. Shipping right now is ridiculous. It's crazy on the cost of shipping on these stuff, on the stuff like this. So anyways, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me see your comments. Post them up. What you think of these things. See you on the next video. Peace.